There's a couple of key things that you have to be an effective shooter. This man's got two of them. Want to know what they are? You gotta stick around to the end of the video to catch my breakdown. What is good, everybody out there? Thanks again for checking into another episode of Court Thoughts, the channel where we basically talk basketball. Hey, listen, before I get into today's video, I gotta show you something. I'm currently in the process of decorating this space a little bit better, making it a little bit more basketball friendly and just trying to make it a little bit better and more appealing for the videos, because your boy's trying to make sure that these videos come off primo. So, I've actually got a bunch of little props. I want to show you guys what I got. Yeah! Everyone know what this is, bro. Hey, if you don't know what this is, you don't know what this is? Okay, you might know this one then. Hey, yo! This game was fire, bro. This was the game that you would play if you were like really trying to be serious when this came out. Piece de resistance of my extras that I'm adding into my little setup right here. Bro. How fire is that? 2007, these boys came here to Australia and I got hella signatures. Whose signature did I get? I got the Professor. Escalade? I got Escalade's signature? Yeah, boy. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna display it. I know that I am gonna be doing a jersey display behind me, so jump in the comments and let me know which jersey you think I should have up there. But look, let's get into today's video. Today, we're doing a new reaction. Yes, sir. We're doing a reaction to the brand newly crowned Sixth Man of the Year, aka the Sixth God, Tyler Herro. Big shout out to this man, playing on a fantastic team. The Miami Heat, I really love the way that Pat Riley runs his shop. I think that he's a fantastic coach, but I don't want to talk too much about him. Let's get into the man of the hour. So the video that we're checking out is from one of our fan favorites, Maximilian711. Guys, as always, please make sure you jump over there and give him a like and subscribe. The video itself is called Tyler Herro Best Moments 2022 Clip Session. Let's go. Let's jump straight in. Let's check out the video. All right, guys, let's check out Maximilian711's video. Let's do it. Here we go. Man, I love the new intro.
It was amazing how they flipped the script. They
Good
were
curl.
Really
Ooh.
excited to get back into the building.
We off to a start today. Bang, bang.
Near the end of the season with Miami, re-signed in the offseason.
Great screen work. Great roll.
Well, there's Herro again.
Man, he's deadly. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, get your hand off him. Ooh. Hey, good closeout though. Great closeout. Oof.
Open three.
Great work.
Yeah, look at Murray. He's all over.
Very deceptive. Great use of the pick and roll. Very great shooter.
Herro and Struz both with 10.
Get into his spots, guys. Get into his spots.
Transpired this past summer. Bam comes
Oof.
back a stronger, more
Oof.
seasoned and experienced
Yee.
and a 13-point, 14-rebound game for Potter. Tyler flat out.
Great work. Backspin on the pass. All the passes notice that. Watch it. See the backspin on the pass? Hey, I see that, bro. Good catch and shoot. Great footwork. Look at his feet, how his feet are setting. Good drive. My God. Hey, yo. Catch that. Yay. Great shot.
26-point lead for the Heat as Herro drives in and scores.
Great work. Playing through that contact. Oh my God.
Downtown, kaboom.
Oh my God. That was great. He's got a really nice wide pocket.
foul trouble.
Oof.
Herro on the baseline.
Yee! Got a really nice wide dribble pocket.
Herro hits and ties it.
Uses his footwork. His timing's immaculate. I love it. Lob City. Yee! Yeah, Jimmy Buckets.
Herro fires it up with the buzzer.
Ooh! That was nice. Running like that, man, that's tough. That's tough. Perfect. Gotta have a floater. Gotta have a floater. Especially if you're a shooter, you have to have a floater. See his feet. Sets his feet up. Good way to get into space. Oof. Regather. Far out. Damn, bro. He's got great balance on his shot too. Like if you notice, he's moving, but his gather is immaculate. Love it. Not loving it's on my leg, but I love the shot. Gotta have that floater. I love how he caught the ball and put it down into space. Caught the ball and put it into space. Yee! Cool. Perfect timing. See how he like crab walked to hold up that space? Great work. Gathering his footwork. Balanced. Fantastically balanced. Loves to use that screen. Hey, yo. Whew. Backspin.
Tyler Herro. Bad pass. Great shot for three.
Ow. Did they give that the tray or? Nah, they had to give that the 3 though. Look at that. Step straight into his shot. Footwork so critical. Footwork is the difference between your shot going in and off a fast release and not. It definitely helps you release. Everything's predicated off of his footwork. Just watch. Catch, hopping straight into his shot. This man's such a bucket. Ooh, yee.
Here's Herro. It's good.
Man, even his fall away shots like that, he's on balance.
11th of November in Los Angeles against the Clippers. And rebounds for Tucker.
Such a problem.
Ahead by 22.
Looking to space, pulls up. Dang.
6 seconds remain. The Cavs use it. Nope. Herro fires an off balance.
Good step away. Oof. Shooter bounce. Yay.
Missing the last 3. He comes in. We're never going
Yay.
to lose while I'm the owner. As they hit another. Tyler Herro could be the 6th man of the year.
Yeah, and he is the 6th man of the year. Give that man his salute. Calling a screen. Let him come through. Oh, big shot. That's a big boy shot. Damn.
Deft touch. And his coach told us before the game plays with a very high IQ. Oh, that was
Great control of the ball.
on the fast break hit ahead from Tyler Herro.
Backspin on the ball. You might not realize how important that is, but it allows the ball to die down early. Whew. Wide finish.
That's Herro. That's good from 3.
Oof. Great footwork. And then with the delay step. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oof. Hey. Perfect spacing. Good screening action. Great high finish. Running. Fast break. Woo. Strong finish. Got to finish strong. Great recognition of space to look behind him, see what's happening. Ooh. Great contact finish. Hey, Maximilian Fire video, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright guys, as always at the end of the video, I go through and break down my key callouts from the highlights. Alright, let's get straight into it. The first thing that I'm going to call out is the footwork. If you notice, a lot of the time when he was catching the ball, whether moving or whether receiving the pass from a still position, he had fantastic footwork. Footwork is super critical. I mentioned this in my 1 motion versus 2 motion shooting video. If you haven't checked that out, please make sure you go ahead and give it a watch. But your jump shot comes from your feet. Your arms is literally the later half of the shot. So having your feet set and your body positioning right, it absolutely does help how your shot's going off. But his footwork, you watch, he'll catch the ball and he doesn't have control of the ball, and then he's stepping in and getting his action to go through. He's not trying to rush into it. He's not getting off balance. Everything is all about balance. And balance is the next point that I'm going to call out. If you look at some of the greatest shooters of all time, they have fantastic balance. Whether they're moving sideways from the basket, whether they're moving backwards, whether they're in a postal situation and there's a shimmy, or whatever the case is, they always have fantastic balance. Now this kind of plays off the last point that I mentioned of footwork, because footwork allows you to help stay on balance, but it also does help to have really good timing. If you have the availability to have really good balance, you can see the ring a lot more and you're not so out of control. If you're out of control, your shot's going to be out of control. And like I mentioned in the footwork component, your shot starts at your feet, right? So if your feet are out of whack, that's going to throw your balance off. So I guess footwork and balance really do go hand in hand. But even when you see he's turning, he uses that leg kick out motion to try and make sure that he stays on point and get those buckets in. The next call out that I'm going to make is spatial recognition. Being able to recognize the amount of space between you and the defender, as well as you and your teammates, is hypercritical. Because sometimes we get these hockey assists where it's the pass to the pass. Being really aware that you're not clogging the lane if they want to drive. You're in an open receiving end and you're drifting out of space on the weak side. So, you know, really good spatial recognition where he's able to get that shot and just get his opportunity to just pull out and pull out those really good controlled shots. Having a fantastic variety of shots definitely does help. If you look at some of the best shooters in the world, in the history of the game of basketball, they're not just effective at one shot. They can shoot off of the move. They can shoot off of a moving situation. They can catch and shoot really well. They can have a really good postal shot. They might also be able to create their shot off of the dribble. So there's a lot of variety that shooters need to have. And you can see that Tyler's definitely been working on that. That was something that really caught my attention, and I definitely paid attention to it. And the last little detail that I'm gonna call out, man, this is not shooting related, this is passing related, and this is absolutely a work of art. As someone who appreciates the act of passing the ball, and also by being an effective passer, understanding the control and rotation of the ball is so key. You would have heard me say during the reaction that notice the backspin on the ball. Now, why was I calling that out? If you want the ball to die, meaning you want it to dive down, you need to give it some spin, okay? And it's also the same if you want it to kiss the floor and pop out. Okay, a perfect example is if you look at counter spin movement, when you see like CP does that like little chop dribble where he chops it down. The way that happens is literally you're slicing at the ball, it rotates that way, okay? So that way when it rotates, it hits the ground and then it counters and comes back. It counters its movement. It's exactly the same with when you're throwing a ball, especially for an outlet pass. What is an outlet pass? An outlet pass is when you're in a baseline transition, you're just trying to pump it out. Either it's generally going out to the 45s to outlet the ball, to outlet the pressure to the wings. But when you're turning and looking out, we still call that an outlet in a fast break situation. So when he's throwing that full court pass, you don't want it to hang in the air too long, because the longer it's in the air, the more time the defender has to get to it. So this is where the beauty of the pass comes in. You can see that giving that backspin allows the ball to have this arc where it's carrying forward and then dives at the last second. beautiful, beautiful control. For anyone out there who's looking to just become a better passer, I highly recommend learning and understanding the flight of the ball, having a variety of passes, but understanding how the rotation of the ball counters the movement of the pass or the flight of the pass. Definitely some things to look into. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for bearing with me while I work through all these little things to try and make this show the best thing it possibly can be. I'm having so much fun putting these videos together for you, but you know, I don't try to put no hanky-jank quality. I try to have that tough flight quality for you, bro. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and if you are, consider liking and subscribing, especially if you are a new viewer. I really do appreciate it. Your boy is currently pushing to hit my first 1,000 subscribers mark, and I can do with all the help I can get. Until next time, make sure you're looking after yourself, you take care, and be safe. All right, peace.